Alright, hello everyone, we're back. So we just got ourselves a Reaper for invading Castrum Sentry. Now we're going to talk to Slackborn here. Magitech armor is sitting near this token inside. Go on in and join them. We gotta repair the Magitech armor. The Reaper, as it's called. We've had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry though, Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend, and they will think of naught else till the job's done. It's a marvelous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. So you have to remind them not to shit themselves. Just so that's clear. Alright, so we currently have a level 41 weapon, so this might actually be better. Though it is a green weapon, so they are marginally better. But okay, so we got the Buccaneers Bardiche, and it is actually worse. But I will show you guys what it looks like at least, because it is a model we haven't had yet. Look at that. I do like how you can like see the like hammer marks on the axe's blade. That's super cool little detail. Every little thing she does is Magitech. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the Machina Circa mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently ascertained that the Magitech core, which drives it, is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in this Reaper was long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to a ready replacement here in Modona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him, would you? He'll explain the details to you. Okay, I'll walk over here and talk to Wedge. As I believe the chief was already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you appropriate more Reapers, but even if the Dunderhead maintenance engineers of Castrum Sentry had remembered to replace their cores, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution. To substitute the Magitech core with a Mammoth Heart. In case you don't know, the Mammoth Heart can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor's servo mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate Mammoth Heart with the Goldsmiths Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Ul'dah and collect it. Oh, and pay for it. Did I mention how much they cost? No? Well, they typically cost something in the order of, I hope you don't mind putting the bill. It's for a good cause. Of course. Sure. Don't speak to me first. Dark Wanderer versus Gay Traveler. Oh, look at this person. I like their outfit. They got snow leggings on. A nice... It's probably not the best attire for Ul'dah, but very cool. Alright, let's head down to the Goldsmith Guild. Alright, we're going to talk to Serendipity, the Guildmaster. Hello there! Come to collect the Mammoth Heart, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a heart fit for a prince among mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The heart is for Master Alphinaud's personal use, after all. He notified us a short while ago that his servant would be coming to collect it. 10 years though he may be, Master Alphinaud has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmiths Guild wouldn't dream of charging him. But here's the Mammoth Heart. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. Rude. Alphinaud is not my master, and I will destroy you for saying that. Want to go in? It hardly needs saying, but try not to be seen. Try not to be seen going into the large doors in the most open area of Mordona. Yare. Do you have the mammoth heart? I can't wait to see if it works. Mammoth heart, the clockwork soul of the mammoth. Hurrah! Thank you so much! But this is magnificent! It must have cost an emperor's ransom! Free of charge, courtesy of Alphino, coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. With a little bit of hammering, of course. There! She's ready! Magitech armor, engage! Or not. She just needs a loving tap, I'd wager. Yes, she's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces. Miro, would you care to do the honors? Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to go try climbing that tangle of crystals yonder. As far up as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. Alright. Right, we get the pilot of Magitech armor. I haven't done this since like FF6. No anomalous movement evident from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north as quick as you can. Okay, well, that's all you're getting out of me as far as sprinting goes. Leg joints absorbing all impact without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back, Miro. Aha, that person got nixed. Unfortunately, the job is about to get fought, though, because Lynx does not care about jobs. You hear that cute little ribbit it just made? Would I rather be nixed or nicked? Neither. The torso remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent. And that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. But if I had to pick, nixed, because then I could just run away and I get to hear some ribbits. It's good. But if I got nicked, I gotta listen to the sound of the of a fire alarm being without batteries. Here is a summary of my findings. The drivetrain is in a sound condition with some fine-tuning. We can expect a noticeable improvement in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsible as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The mammoth heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armor's other mechanisms? Whereas Magitech cores serve only to conduct impulses, mammoth hearts enable automata to process the information collected by their senses as what? Feelings! Maybe she doesn't feel like part of the team, in which case, we should all do our best to make her feel welcome. Hi. Welcome, Magitech Reaper. I am Miro. Click. Oh shit. Now we get to do a mission. Perfect. Give a sound clap in a while. I missed the sound of your smoke detector battery. Yeah. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. What were you expecting it to do anyway? Bob us a curtsy? No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important to warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement mechanically, or manually. This would be an onerous task at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth heart in place of the worn Magitech core seemed a promising solution. Alas, the device does not appear to be compatible with Garlean technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I'm at my wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off? Imperials! They've come for the armor! Damn it, they have us cornered. I don't feel like this plan would work now that they know we have the armor. There's the Reaper! Taken by the traitor Garland. Is that the Icon Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements. The hells you will. We've located the stolen Reaper, requesting immediate assistance. Respond. Respond. It's no use. There's some sort of interference. Cut you, Garland. No matter. If we can't reclaim it, destroy it. Bloody hells. Miro, protect the armor at all costs. Nah, son. I don't need to protect the armor. The armor can protect the armor. Hey, look, Jeremy, that pugilist in the Imperial Army, he also has him and Holy Fist fighting style. Just like that one we fought earlier, actually. Hey, you. Dude, where the fuck are you going? We cannot suffer the enemy to use our weapons against us. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Wow, keep him away from Maggie! Oh, fucking Maggie. It's not that. Does that mean Holy Fist is a traitor who is teaching the Empire how to fight? At worst. At best, he taught someone who became an Empire traitor at some point. And they taught. Honestly, I blame the Lalafels. Chief, look! She moved! Ah, now she deigns to grace us with her presence. Took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castle Sentry and rescue our comrades. Again, I feel like the plan is now entirely shot as... Yes, we interrupted the communications, but I feel like that... This group going missing, just like the first group, would have signified, hey, there's a problem. There! The finishing touch! Excellent. I'm not sure the Imperials are gonna notice that their fucking armor has been tagged with Garland Ironworks signal, which is weirdly a gear with Super Saiyan hair. Look at that. The servo mechanism is now fully functional, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let us see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. We're as prepared as we're like to get. Sick, we leveled up and mount speed was increased. Escape from Custom Sentry. Quest level is 46, guys. How go your preparations, Miro? We leave as soon as you're ready. Lamont, you came. Huh. Aye, I thought I'd give you all a roaring send-off. This is the least I can do for the fine men and women who are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ire? But I put curiosity before consideration. I quite understand if you'd rather not relive those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale. Mind you, it's hardly novel. I ain't the first to suffer at Imperial hands. Like most folks, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister, too. Pretty little thing, she was, gentle as a lamb, though tough as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, but we knew happiness just the same. And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labor, while my mother and sister were forced to do far worse. They hid their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way through a gorge not far from the walls when they caught up with us, and rather than allow themselves to get taken again, my mother and sister leaped over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials clapped me in chains and dragged me back. It was years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore that I'd get revenge on the Empire and become an adventurer as to hone my skills and earn the coin I needed. But nigh on 2 decades since gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you, lot. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I imagined in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Glamont. We only seek to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? And anyway, you've got your friends. After you got your friends back, and you're planning on going at the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I've helped a few folk take on the Empire over the years, and every time I it's helped stave off my appetite for revenge. But Summit tells me I won't be going hungry for a while with everything you've got planned. And you're sure that will satisfy you. If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hand, you need only say the word. We'd be glad to have you with us. Tempting though that offer is, I'm afeard I must decline. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, it is true, but I've long since realized that the front lines is no place for a man like me. Aye, there is some as would call me a craven, but I prefer to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in the scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But that's quite enough storytelling for one day. Best not to keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll be praying for your safety and success. May Ralgar give you strength. Apparently Power's out in Chatham. Your talents lie in the semen. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows in its wake. For the sake of all who call Eorzea home, we must put an end to Gaius' ambitions. But first, we have friends to rescue. Biggs, Wedge, and I will lie in wait east of the Casham Sentry, just outside the Stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. I will forget. Power's out in Chatham. Interesting. What did dudes do you think? Dudes was like, oh crap. Sass is streaming. I gotta go knock the power out so I don't have to watch. It's Griffin time. Oh look, it's foggy here. Oh yeah, this is another area that gets like a really cool glow to it during the nighttime, but it also has another weather effect that is very, very unique to this area, and I'm sure we'll see it at some point. They saw we were streaming and it was like, here we fucking go. You notice the power in Chatham goes out after I pointed out that that person's name was very close to Gay Traveler, right? Dude, this was like, oh, here we fucking go. Oh, I ran right past the quest there. Oops. I gave up. Alright, cool. Fuck you, mud puppy. And your aggro bullshit being aggro to sound and not vision. Look at this lentic mud puppy just hanging out beside Sid. Mud about you. Probably what did it. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial Black and Crimson. Definitely your colors. But now's not the time for jests. I actually like black and red anyway, so that works out, Sid. Miro looks so upset by that. Let's review the infiltration plan. Cashram Sentry lies just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alphino and I will create a diversion out there and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. They're not going to notice that there's a Lalafell, a Rogadin, and a human instead of whatever originally was sent out. Should Alphino and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via link bro. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. Now, here's the thing, guys. I know that dude touched up the armors and whatnot, but I feel like we got a Lalafell-sized armor somehow. Wedge will lead the way in the Reaper. Stay close to him. I hardly need to tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, and lest you wonder, Ida and Ishtola left shortly before you arrived. We had planned that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphino had attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed. They did at least have a message for you, something along the words of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves, wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Miro. May the 12 keep you. Again, I'm not sure they're going to take too kindly to that, but yeah. I'm also a little more concerned at the fact that, again, Wedge appears to be the only Lalafell I have seen.
Ugh. You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
We're helpful. I'll beat you with our helpfulness. Look how good we will be to Eorzea. There, now we fit in. Yeah, so the Magitech armor having our emblem painted on the side of it, probably not the most helpful. I'd best get back to my duties. The supplies aren't going to move themselves, and neither are the prisoners. Come to that. Alright, we gotta do the Imperial salute. Oh, my apologies, I didn't notice you there. So engrossed was I in my task. You'd be engrossed too, had the Tribunus commanded you to arrange the prisoners to be transported. What prisoners do I speak of? You mean you haven't heard? Only the infamous Scions of the Seventh Dawn, captured by the Tribunus herself. If you don't believe me, have a look in the storage tower when next you pass that way. This man's writing on a notepad with a big quill. Part of the maintenance crew from Austinans, are you? I don't know what they teach you over there, but being an engineer does not exempt you from saluting your superiors. You're not my superior. That's a fine salute. Part of the maintenance crew from Austinans, are you? Welcome to Castrum Century, engineer. What, prisoners? Ah, you've heard the rumors then. Yes, they're being held in that storage tower, but I strongly suggest you pay them no mind. You were summoned here to work, not to gawp at Eorzea's defeated heroes. Now, show a bit of enthusiasm, or I'll have you reported. Fuck you, dude. That man can suck every inch of my asshole. How's that for enthusiasm? This man does not care at all. Greetings, comrade. Forgive me for asking, but you haven't visited the storage tower recently, have you? I only asked because I dropped something in there, and who am I fooling? I've fallen for one of the prisoners, all right? I dare say you know the one. The svelte blonde? Goodness, no. It's the Lalafell lass I'm smitten with. She's so adorable, it hurts. I want to sweep her up into my arms and squeeze her till my arms ache. What do you reckon it would take to convince her, the Centurion, to lend me the key so I can see her? That's disturbing. This man is a sexual deviant. He's something. Why are you not at your post? If you have business, salute me before you opening your mouth. What's this? You need access to the storage tower? What business have you there? At the Tribunus' behest, you say? This is highly irregular, but it would not do to make my lady wroth. To make my lady wroth. Okay. Take my identification seat. See that it's returned when your errand is concluded. I like how they do not question it at all. They're just like, yeah, all right. Okay. Let's not check this. Security's tight, just as we expected, but we're gonna need a special key if we want to get past this bulkhead. A thin rectangular piece of what appears to be a cermet, used to activate in certain magic security terminals. Yeah, I don't think, Yeah, I don't think security's all that tight if the guy's just like, here, take it. It's cool. This seems odd, but I'm more worried about making her upset than I am about possibly aiding treason. Exactly. Okay, ladies and gents, it is actually break time, so before we start up this event here, we're going to take a break here in our Imperial outfit. Don't go anywhere, we got more FF14 for you.